class throughout their 12, but they've opted for the spine. We're hearing Coach say earlier about Langman, how important she is, and Watson. Those two have started every one of these games at the World Cup for them. For Noeline Taurua, she's basing the spine on those two quality players.
Yeah, she is, and I think, especially for Watson, she's been one of the most stable players for them in there at the moment. But, you know, to be surrounded by the likes of a Casey Kapua, who has so much experience at a World Cup, you know, and someone personally that I looked up to my whole career, it really inspired me to play the kind of netball that I did. And then you've got Laura Langman, the most calm, cool, and collected captain you've got going around there. Solid in defence, but really calm in attack. You don't want to play against her.
And look at Zimbabwe. What a debut for Adelaide Musgrave, goal defence. To be making your debut at World Cup, one thing. To be making your debut for your nation, another. And then up against New Zealand.
And in front of your crowd, who is the loudest crowd by far here at the World Cup, if you can hear them over the TV. But obviously, Queen taking a bit of a break today after a huge one yesterday, but topping the intercepts and deflection stats. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see her a little bit later on.
It's having a read-through netball draft, talking about their team of the week. And you're right, Manga's in there for her intercepts and what she's done defensively. Have you been surprised by this Zimbabwe team and what they've offered so far at the World Cup?
Yeah, I guess I am, but also in saying that, I guess I didn't know what to expect from them either, because we've never seen them here before, and in Australia, we haven't had the opportunity to be able to have a test match against them, and I think it's so important moving forward that we start having more test matches against these countries, because look how much they've improved. We saw it from Malawi when they first came onto the scene, in Uganda in 2015, and now Zimbabwe. Wow, World Netball better look out for these African countries.
This is the first time that these two have met then in a test, and for New Zealand, they've gone up against some of the newer teams in the test world, and of course taking them on. But Australia, at times, fair to say, a little bit rattled by Zimbabwe. The physicality of the game.
Yeah, definitely. That's okay. And I think it's just, like I said, when you don't know what you're coming out to expect, and that unorthodox style of play is something that we don't come up against enough. So, you know, but it's good to get it now than later, and we're off and running. How exciting.
First underpass for Laura Langman. She's one of those players that'll be quick of feet and straight into Maria Falat on a mission in this tournament.
Slow start for Maria. It's a tough shot, that first one. I tell you what, that's why I was a defender, because they're not the shots that I want.
I think you rattled her a bit in your time.
Yeah, I probably rattled her standing on the sideline.
Shani Layton alongside us for this early morning call. Who better to wake you up on World Cup morning, or send you to bed wherever you are in the world. Zimbabwe with ball in hand. They'll have a nibble, those New Zealand defenders.
They will, and this is what we want to see from them today, that quick play down court. They don't want to give the New Zealand defence a time to set up, and there they have it, their first goal for the tournament. For today, actually, not the tournament.
Go defence, contact!
Just those little errors that they need to cut out if we were being harsh on Zimbabwe, but I don't think you can be, given the tournament they've had so far.
In getting here in the first place, absolutely.
Centre pass to Zimbabwe.
The New Zealand zone is something that they're so strong at, and something that all countries really struggle against. So what we want to see from Zimbabwe is them cutting through the middle of it to be able to open up the space. It's something that's so tough to do.
Down for me, keeper. Over, over.
Little step over. And Pauline Janney, another of those players who showed her agility in that circle. Here come New Zealand again. Some good defensive pressure from Zimbabwe, but look at the land from Crampton. And they'll take those. They've got the height in that circle too.
It's so important. They're going to have to take everything they can today against this New Zealand side.
Ah, look at that, into the circle.
Oh, she sinks it!
Wanali puts Zimbabwe 3-2 up. Should we enjoy this moment?
Yes, we absolutely should. We knew they were going to take it to them today.
And their centre pass.
Obstruction centre. It's in the goal third.
I danced in this morning with Zimbabwe when their players came in and chatting to them. They said this, with a step in again, is about taking it to them.
Absolutely. They want to take it to them. They're not going to give anything easy, but the hardest thing for them today is going to be able to be maintaining this energy energy throughout the whole game. But how amazing that they have such amazing energy after the huge game yesterday.
Goal defence contact, both hearts.
Such a difficult area, though, to defend. Someone that's done it and been up against Maria Folau. How do you work on that?
When you're playing against Maria, you really need to be able to just get off the body. But it's actually funny, she's different to my shooting. Oh, what a great turnover from Karaka. Seeing her in goal defence today, I was also so excited because they had such a mix-up in that defensive circle. And then those are the shots that you can't just let Maria have. You need to get up longer. Oh, yes. They're the intercepts that we want.
Just needed those hands to stick a bit more.
Yeah.
Patient play, though, from New Zealand. Ignacio to make it 5-4. We're excited. The difficulty as well is for Zimbabwe just to hold the level on those emotions too. Because that becomes exhausting.
It does become exhausting, but I think their level of energy also gives them so much. And it's actually quite quiet in here this morning. Isn't she just so calm and cool under pressure? I'm absolutely loving Johnny.
Well, you rarely see that from Laura Langman, such as the speed of her feet.
Absolutely.
New Zealand centre, it's a pass here, please.
Making sure that she's standing in the right spot so that they don't turn the ball over.
Correction, goal defence.
And these are the kind of plays that you want to get the opposition snuck into. You want them to put their hands up early so that you can get those free passes and to be a defender out going into the attack end. But wow, haven't Zimbabwe surprised us this morning?
Watson was swatting flies then, wasn't she? Yeah. Just trying to put her off and didn't work.
Oh! And raw! Far out. She's such an amazing play to watch.
And she's a leader too. There's so many leaders on court, but when you need that moment, just when things are edging against you, Rory comes through.
Maria up the top to Crampton, those little 1-2s.
They are hassling them in that circle.
They are. They're getting in the space. They're moving their feet quickly. They're getting into the space. And then, he called that!
Sticks it as well.
Done. So they want to be looking up and over the zone. You don't want to throw into New Zealand's hands when you're coming through here. Just like that. Just literally getting it there, across to the other side to try and open it up.
That short speed from New Zealand is so impressive, and that's just got to be patient in building it up and through Zimbabwe.
Absolutely. And also, it's that patience. Oh, a little bit late there from Karaka, but she did read it. But as she's on the court a little bit longer today, she'll get there a little bit earlier.
Takes time for these combinations to go together. No time needed, though, for Pauline Janney. Her eye is in.
It is in from the start today. Oh, but those are the mistakes that you just can't afford, especially when you're already one up against New Zealand.
Contact, goal shooter, penalty.
Now New Zealand building. Langman with the little call. Head down and into the circle, to the edge of the circle feed from Laura Langman.
And it's Langman's quick drives onto the top of the circle, like really angling her body so that she can get past them without them seeing. It's one of her good trades. But New Zealand just so calm and collected. They don't seem too fussed by the Zimbabwe side at the moment. I think they know that they're still settling into the game. If they stick with them, then it might get a little bit more stressed a bit later on.
You can see the work that Nolan Tarura has done with this New Zealand side. They're fitter if that was possible.
Absolutely.
The drills as well, the combinations.
Yeah, and just the seamlessness between them. You can see the confidence of them letting the ball go, and that's something they've really struggled with the last couple of years when we were coming up against them. And to be able to put this defensive, Jane Watson, she's a phenomenal, and again! And, oh gosh, I thought she was going to get a third one there. Can she get this one? She stepped into it. Oh, see, I don't like it when those ones get contact. I'm like, they stepped in. But, you know, nothing against the umpiring, each to their own.
We're going to have you umpiring later.
Oh gosh, I doubt it. Don't see me out there.
They can certainly hear you.
Yes, I've got too much bad karma from my days.
The voice of Shani Layton.
Penalty inside.
So here's the Zimbabwe guys. They need to get off the body.
Inside,
If you're
yes.
too tight on the body, then you can see exactly the space to put the ball, which is very tough.
Traction.
Difficult difficult though because you get drawn into that. They start them young in New Zealand.
They do start them young, don't they?
Varnish break.
It's like if you play netball and then you go to school. That's how it rolls. It's also the same in Australia. Too right.
Varnish obstruction centre. Goal defence contact.
So this is interesting. If you watch Maria, she's actually drawing her defender back so that Ignacio can come in and at the front there opening the space. So, and that's the great thing with netball. It is that selfless game to be able to open up and make someone else look good.
Because we all know that anywhere in that circle, Maria Folau can touch net, but it's just about, as you say, making that space happen.
And also, they probably think that Maria is going to be the go-to player here. So if that's the case, then she's going to be more than happy. But when she can do amazing tricks like that,
speed of that transition as well with Crampton, and then just making it look seamless into the circle. So Zimbabwe 2, now 3 goals behind. Just under 6.5 minutes of this first quarter to go.
They really need to stay with them in this first quarter if they're going to want to put up a contest. These high balls are the ones that you've got to look out for, especially against the New Zealand defence. Oh, unlucky, but we do, as defenders, we love that attacking penalty because there is even bit between both, and it is very much an attacker's game here in netball. So when the defenders get one, we get pretty excited about it.
Are you suggesting they side with the attackers?
Yes, I am. I've never been very good at not being blunt, I guess. I just say it how it is.
It's all right. You're a paid-up member of the Goalkeepers Union.
Yeah. There's a few of us in it too. Who rules the world, goalkeepers?
I can see why you were in that choir yesterday with Zimbabwe.
Yes, exactly right.
Land from Langman again, and Folau doing work around that circle.
Goal defence contact. Goal defence.
And as Ignacio puts that one away, they're just getting the measure of that defensive end now, and Zimbabwe making a change. Upside down with a bid.
Yeah.
But at least it's the right way up for her.
When you're rushing onto the court, the last thing you're looking at is the bid, but it is important that we do get it on the right way.
A good land again. Not entirely sure where she was first, but we've seen her shoot around the circle, Pauline Jamie, and she's got real confidence.
She does. And always close to the post as well, which is really impressive.
Umpire's just checking that it is New Zealand's centre pass.
New Zealand. Thank you.
I did say that rather loudly, so the umpire's next to me heard.
Yeah. We're just here, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Keeper contact.
We like directing traffic. Folau with it.
Oh, favourite, so close.
Out of court, showing.
So now Zimbabwe look to build a game. And they have been doing well, just a full stretch there. Not easy to do.
Skills that we are loving from the Zimbabwe side. So athletic to be able to get up in the air.
Oh, and then the contact.
And turn around.
Vantage not set, wing attack.
And New Zealand is just so quick in their transition ball at the moment. Straight into Folau. And
It's
Fink's
time.
one of their favourites. That's the one. Oh.
It's almost a volleyball spike, wasn't it?
It was.
Just keeping it on.
It's like they just float in the air for 10 seconds. I wish that I could have done that.
Great hang time. Nearly a game, but this time just too far.
Inside, yes.
They just need a bit more touch on the ball. So New Zealand really finding this. Oh, great turnover again. Zimbabwe aren't letting them have it up. Playing it around. Oh, and Raw again.
Sorry, obstruction.
She's having a really great game in wing defence. Obviously, they've been playing across both positions, but being in wing defence, it just gives you that little bit more time to not have to go into the circle and to read the play down court. And another one. Oh, so unusual for Folau there. And coming out of court, they really need this placement of the ball across the court.
That was on the edge.
She's tight on the whistle today, isn't she?
That was an edge. That was an edge that they crossed. Next time I'll get you to count really loudly.
Yeah. When do you want me to start?
5 5 seconds after.
Yeah. One. Let's make it absolute hellish for the listeners today.
6-goal lead becomes a 7-goal lead for New Zealand. Maybe it was a bit nerves, maybe it was just sussing each other out early on. Zimbabwe had that early lead. Now you feel this is an important passage of play for them. Just trying to move it around court. And
you can just see New Zealand's own. They're really starting to figure them out. And then the more that you see them come down court, you can figure out those placements of where the ball's going, and that's when they start to pick it off. But once again, Johnny, she's not letting it go.
if they can get the ball in and get those opportunities, then more often than not, she's sinking them.
Absolutely.
8 from 8 for Jani.
Fraction goal defence.
They've made that change and brought Ndlovu on, who we've seen in the previous games as well. Maybe just to get some of the tiredness from yesterday out of her legs. So she's come in at goal attack just to strengthen that attacking end for Zimbabwe and their centre parts. Olavi with it. Great defensive work again from New Zealand.
We're just so hard to get through.
No look past them.
Yeah. Oh, but Watson reads it perfectly. If you look at a play for more than 2 seconds, Watson will just come out and grab that ball.
Fraction centre.
Talk about the speed of feet, but it's actually they're working 2 or 3 passes ahead.
Yeah, and it's really important, especially at this stage of the competition. You just don't want to give them an easy pass, because if you do that, then later on in the competition, you're going to come up against teams that you just can't do that with. And so sometimes you might think, oh, I say she's free, put it in. So you're going to, oh no, then they don't put it in. They proved me wrong, but it's such a great ball that you love to see. And Echinacea, she's having an absolute ripper today. She's a very elusive player.
We've often talked about how Folau has to carry that circle on her shoulders, but we're seeing a real balance in there at the moment. Zimbabwe coming up the other end.
Goal shooter.
Another unfortunate contact
there, and they just can't afford to be doing
Goal
these.
shooter, that's intentional obstruction on the penalty set. It's a caution. Back in the goal circle, please.
The umpire's got the caution out. Things are getting serious.
Tulinjani picking up the caution. And with a little bounce.
That is a fraction wing defence.
Maria with a great hold. Wow, up and in. She's got her eye in now.
Last few seconds then of this first quarter. Centre pass to New Zealand. They've got the speed and the vision to get it in, and Folau picks up another one. When they turn up the heat and ramp it up from New Zealand, that's when Zimbabwe can't live with it.
Absolutely not.
And there goes the quarter-time whistle. Well, Zimbabwe found themselves 2 goals ahead in that quarter, but then the afterburners came on from New Zealand. 21-10 the quarter-time lead. Certainly things to think about, much as it was against Australia, but for the moment, it's New Zealand with the lead. We've all had our cup of tea, and New Zealand land and take us off. Seeing Bailey Mears come on then at that goal shooter position.
Yeah, and so important that they are rotating positions so that they can have fresh legs coming in later into the competition. But I've absolutely loved watching Bailey Mears as Folau sinks that shot. Don't want to take the attention off her, but with Bailey Mears, she's just grown in confidence. She was one of the toughest players to play against when she first came on the scene. Lost confidence for a few years there, but she's back, and it's great to see. Oh! And Karaka! She's so exciting to watch, isn't she? To be able to read that ball and to get that tip, very unfortunate, but Zimbabwe get their first for the quarter.
So 1 off for Zimbabwe. So fluid in their movement.
Oh! Too many wheat bix this morning for Berger, who's also come on at the moment. And so that goal assist is exactly what you want, but she'll be getting in trouble from that, I would imagine. The coach is always like, don't throw it, wing defence. Oh, such great defence again from New Zealand.
Just putting that wall in front, trying to make them figure it out, and then the 3 seconds goes. Falau doesn't lead them through. So confirmation of those changes then. A little bit of frustration.
Well, it is, and you can tell that with the break. They're more little areas that Zimbabwe just can't afford. They need to be taking every centre pass they can. As Nez gets her first goal for the game.
As an Aussie, are you worried by the form of New Zealand in this tournament so far?
No, I am stoked by the form of New Zealand because you know what? If you're going to beat them, you want to beat them at their best at the end of the day. And, you know, I think everyone's wanted to see New Zealand at their best over the last, say, year or so, and to see them here now and being able to come together. Is it worrying? Absolutely. But would you want anything different at the World Cup?
In this super group, the last game for Australia and New Zealand will come Thursday when they face off against each other. And that'll be to take this table. The top two in this group go through to the semi-finals. Top playing second in the other group, and vice versa. Watson with it into Haraka, and just the land then from Berger, safer pass to Clancy.
It's an interesting style of play from Zimbabwe. They're currently playing one-on-one, but New Zealand are just too quick for them, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up changing that up.
What is the best way to play this New Zealand side?
Well, I think if you can sell, so close. And can I just say quickly, firstly, that if you want anyone rebounding for you, it is definitely Bailey Mears. She is one of the best on quite the drum. Just her athleticism. She's so strong. She doesn't, like, funnily enough, she doesn't look as strong as some of the other girls, but when she's up in the air, no one can pull the ball down and strong as what she can. So I guess against this New Zealand side, what you want to be stopping them from doing is getting the ball on circle edge. So almost forcing the ball a little bit further up, getting down into that goal third, and almost what New Zealand are doing to them, and forcing them to work the ball up high. Then they might put in a long pass like that, and they'll have a better shot at being able to get an intercept.
That was better from Zimbabwe. Lovely little step in again.
Absolutely. And it's funny, isn't it? So she's tall, obviously doesn't look so tall, but when she gets her split in and step in, she can literally get from one side of the circle to another. And that is so frustrating for a defender because it doesn't matter where they catch it, they just get it underneath the circle.
6'3", up against Maria Falau at the other end is 6'2", so she's got an inch on Maria Falau.
And with the hairdo, I think she's probably got a few more inches there too.
I should have done that alongside you today.
Absolutely. But funnily enough, one of my coaches, I won't do any name dropping, but actually asked me once to wear a bun so that I did look taller. So
no way.
It's a thing. It's a, oh gosh, her athleticism and vertical jump to be able to get up to that ball. She makes it look easy, but I can guarantee you as a defender, it is definitely not easy getting up to those intercepts.
In the centre, in the circle.
New Zealand will build from the back again.
So see, they're throwing over the top of Zimbabwe here, and it's just too easy for them getting it down the court. They're just having, well, almost looks like a bit of a fight, to be honest. But then a great tip in the circle there, and that's what we want to see from them. They want to get off the body here, moving around, so that New Zealand don't know where to place the ball.
Just confusing the space. Langman with a feed in. Great movement from Falau.
She's just so beautiful to watch. Getting it over the top. The New Zealand running away here, 29-12. Crampton's doing a great job at the moment, getting that second phase depth. So hard for any team to beat when your wing attack is getting that ball on circle edge. Zimbabwe just need to be patient here. Unfortunately, let it go.
Gift wrapped it.
I do, that was my fault. I'm sorry, Zimbabwe. I'm sorry.
You cheer for them one day.
Yeah. And then they're not going to like them the next day, but what happened in commentary? They get the truth.
Top of the circle. Goalkeeper with her.
A little bit of holding at the top of the circle. Falau didn't have a think about that one. You know from that distance she can put it away.
I know, I was only 6'15" there too, to be honest. We haven't seen too many of these long-range shots. Maybe she's saving them.
Langman with it again. After that period of time off for Laura Langman, really back to her best now.
and just the most phenomenal of athletes. I played with her when I was in Sydney, and honestly, I've never seen anyone work harder in my whole life. So she is where she is because she works hard for it. Yes, she's amazing, and that is a part of it too in regards to her skill level. It is the work ethic and effort that she puts in that has made her play. She at 155 test.
This is a 155th.
Yeah.
Do you want me to test you on anyone else?
What's that? Am I girl crushing anyone else? Did you say? Oh, we'll girl crushing everyone. They're all amazing to be at this level, that's for sure.
Crampton with it. Gina Crampton made her debut against Australia. Just seeing a bank of New Zealand fans behind that post.
And there's a long-range shot.
Zimbabwe need their noise to come. Not really heard it in this one.
I know. I'm contemplating. If I put the microphone down, can I just shout Zimbabwe a few times from the sideline? I'm a good crowd starter.
Why does that not surprise me? So a change then. They were getting so much joy in that defensive end against Zimbabwe. So change happening all round. I'll give you confirmation of those changes in a moment. We said maybe their starting 7, they had to get a bit of Northern Ireland back. That 2-goal win yesterday out of their legs.
Absolutely. And it's not only just the physical energy, but also just the emotional energy that it takes when they weren't, or it seemed like they weren't expecting to win that game. So you almost get that relief of, oh, yes, we've won this game, but to be able to get that emotional energy up again to play against someone like New Zealand. And these teams, they do relish playing, just on the hands there of New Zealand. That was unlucky from Berger.
And seeing Kranga come on, who in the stats was leading the intercepts.
She is the current Netball World Cup defensive queen, but when I just said that, Karaka got her hands on a beautiful tip, the block, one that every defender loves. So hopefully, Kranga can start getting some intercepts for her team, but she's just beautiful to watch in the circle. See how she's on and off the body, she swaps with her mate. Unlucky to miss that one there, but you know, she's going to make Folau work for every single ball that she gets.
And Karume also at that goalkeeper position.
Yes, she will definitely add some bit of strength there, and
that's their best combination. So
definitely.
Well, already it's giving New Zealand something to think about. So what can Zimbabwe do?
And I think at times when teams come up against a New Zealand or an Australia or an England, they can get caught up in playing our speed of game, whereas they need to play at their pace. They've got to remember these. Oh, Watson!
That's why she's the spine. That's why she's the spine.
Oh, yeah, wow. Plunging into the stands to sign some autographs for her mates up there. Far out.
She was heading for the home run, wasn't she?
She was.
She's all right. I'm not sure the hoarding is.
No. Might have to get redone before the next game. But yeah, it is important that they do play their own game and they don't get caught up in the speed of New Zealand's game. It's more important that they can work the ball down court, even if they need to go back to go forward, that's okay. And actually, it's quite frustrating for the teams that they come up against because you want it to fly down for those intercepts. It's when you play teams like, say, a Malawi, that's a real possession holder team. And I can tell you now, it's really frustrating as an athlete to come up against that.
Could put a 2-goal run on then. Zimbabwe. Ursa Ndovu, who has come out a few times and been offering for her teammates. She head down, runs into the circle, but just taking some time around that circle. And this is better, the patient build-up.
Yes, and great movement from Johnny there. Great movement. And sinks it again. She is on when she gets the ball. It was a smart move from her then to mix up the defenders by coming out of the circle. Oh! It was a great tip.
Centre Zimbabwe, caution for intentional offside.
Oh, that that was tough, I think. I'll have to see the replay, but from where we're standing, I thought that was impressive.
Advantage obstruction, wing defence, advantage.
It's funny, I know when wing defence started jumping over the circle edge.
So keeping an eye on Matsukanka.
Oh, okay, you're not putting attention. That second glance there.
The results.
Well, it's quite funny, isn't it? You can see how. Oh, an amazing intercept from yesterday.
To me, to you.
Yeah! I'm going to get one better on you, Berger. I tell you. That was phenomenal.
She'll have it for lunch.
Could we have gone for 3? Oh,
Pratt had angry eyes then, didn't she?
Did. It was just unfortunate that she came through a little bit late on the body there.
Was that the lift that Zimbabwe needed?
Hopefully. Oh!
Contact on attack.
Talking of a lift, she needed one then.
She did.
Great intercept.
Yeah, phenomenal intercept.
What would that have done for Zimbabwe? Too late, came the cry, it's New Zealand have it.
At least they're making him think about it. They're making them work the ball around. They're not just getting that straight one in.
There's a confident Bailey Mez.
Yes, we love that, Mez. Give us more. Give us more.
6 from 7 now for Bailey Mez, 86%. I mean, that's phenomenal, 86, 96%. I know we come to expect that, the high-quality netball that New Zealand deliver, but particularly at the Commonwealth Games, they weren't doing that. They are now.
No, and I think, you know, shooting percentage is something it's so hard to maintain throughout a whole competition, but it's something that all 4 of their players have maintained. So it is really good to see there, and that is the... Oh! We love seeing an attacker get an intercept. That can really lift the team.
Last couple of minutes then of this quarter for Zimbabwe. Africans going to end with ball in hand. Obstruction called.
Step in, quick pass. Will she step in? Yes, she will. They can still sink it.
She loves a step in. But it's so effortless, isn't it, as well, her shot?
It is, and it's surprising because when you step in, the defender is actually allowed to get up in your grill, in your face, but it doesn't seem to bother her, which is cool. Hampton again doing a great job in the middle of the court there.
And press repeat for Bailey Mez.
No! Those rebounds, Mez up and at him. She can get up from anywhere.
She's already reacting as the shot goes in, and so she's got that step ahead of either of the defenders.
And so if you are a defender against her, you need to make sure you're blocking out. Once that ball is released, you need to turn your back into her and not allow her to get that running to get the rebound.
Yes, and Glover combining well again, PJ. She doesn't turn sort of the conventional way.
No.
But it works for her.
It does. And I guess as a defender, you're not expecting them to turn that way either. But but as she does, it's whatever you need to do to be able to get that step in and that pulling.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, and it is. It's the unorthodox players that are hardest to play against.
Step in. Yes.
Last 30-odd seconds then of this half. Just off the back. Better from Zimbabwe's defenders. Ready for that one. Now what can they do?
That's better, moving it down the court.
They know the scoreboard and the time pressure is on them.
They need to let that ball go. Yep.
Who's in there? Who wants it? Jane's out. She needs to head down and into the circle. Oh, and then the footwork call. Now defensively, they need to keep New Zealand out, but they're so quick in the transition. Look at the land, and Langman too, and Folau with the angry take of the ball. And this one just to take that little bit of gloss off for Zimbabwe. New Zealand then coming out with the win, but Shani Layton alongside me. One word for the Zimbabwe team.
Oh, gosh, it really put me on the spot there. I think they're consistent. They're still having a fair crack, but they need to keep lifting.
Consistency, the word, that's what they need in the second half. Plays 18 then.
And we've seen another big mix-up with this New Zealand side. We've got Espoor on it. Goal defence for her first touch of the game. You're welcome, Casey. Calling you out on that one there. And moving the ball down court. We've got Selby Rickett in at goal shooter and Echinacea back on in goal attack and Saunders in centre.
Selby Rickett again has been so impressive in the stats. High up there too.
High up there, percentage great, and she's just that super strong body. Have a look at her here. There's no way, if a goalkeeper is on her body, that they're able to get around her. And she's not impressed there.
Would you bounce off her?
I've bounced off her many times. I think she definitely got the better of me every now and again in a few test matches there. Good read from Berger, but unfortunately hitting the body there. Over the top.
There's been quite a bit of body on body, but just Zimbabwe's been a better positional change in there. So we've seen a couple of changes for Zimbabwe too. We've just had confirmation of those changes on the bottom of your screen. Takeda's a goal shooter. Maybe a little bit disappointing. Maybe they're saving Taulinjani's legs for a little bit later on.
Well, they've still got a few games for this round, obviously 2 more coming up after the New Zealand match, and they are going to want to be competitive in those. So you don't want to say that you give up going into a game. They've still got their 2 main defenders on, but it is important for them, especially these girls aren't used to playing in a top competition like the New Zealanders are, playing in and out. Their bodies recover a bit better, and I would imagine, what a tip there from the their bodies aren't used to playing day after day. And I can tell you, the Kiwis will be just as sore, even though they don't look it, but they're just a little bit better at bouncing back the next day.
Zimbabwe have got Barbados coming up on Tuesday, then on Thursday they take on Malawi. Malawi currently in action against Northern Ireland, 14-13 up on court 2.
And to be honest, I think that's probably going to be the best competition for them to really see where they're at this world stage. Malawi's been up there, you know, for quite a while now, but obviously missing White and Wonder this tournament. Bit of a loose ball there from Selby Rickett. And that's what she's so good at doing, in getting the defender caught on the body.
Do you see better?
And swish! Flick of the wrist.
Do you see better strength in depth for this New Zealand team?
Better strength?
Those they can bring off the bench and more of a tournament.
Apologies there, I was just too caught up in the game. But no, absolutely. I think New Zealand haven't had the opportunity to bring as many players on and off as they have in this World Cup for such a long time, and they were developing girls, which was, I guess, exciting. But you know, as an experienced player, in test matches, you know when someone new's coming on, and you can take advantage of that situation where they now have the experience out there to be able to change things up and have the confidence to be able to put, I guess, any of them on. We've seen so many. Oh, right there from Crampton. Love seeing a wing attack get an intercept.
It's easy enough to say that Zimbabwe weren't able to make that pass connect, but at the moment we're seeing New Zealand in the right place at the right time.
We are, and they do make it look easy, but that's their game, and that's why as Australia we always struggled against them, because they stand off the body, but their closing speed as they see that ball go is so quick, and that's something that this Zimbabwe side aren't used to looking at. Or looking for, they're used to probably that more one-on-one contest.
Kurume picking up a caution in the circle. New Zealand come again, 46-20. Oh!
Yes!
There's the tip.
There's a great intercept. She has got some great skill to run across there to get the tip. Oh! And it goes the other way again.
Oh, Kurume, that intercept that she would have loved that to end in a goal, but now she's got to defend again.
Sorry, and it's hard to say, but it is so disheartening because you worked so hard to get it. You're like, it's coming again, but you can't think about it. You just have to go and go and go again.
As Saunders fed that ball in, Kurume was looking right at us. After all that hard work, the intercept and coming away from it too, you could just see, say, let it go. It's gone. Should should also give you confidence that you've done it once, you can do it again.
Absolutely. And you find as a defender, the more times you get your hands to the ball, the more confident you are out there. And at the end of the day, you've got nothing to lose. It's 20 to 48. And, you know, you're only going to get this opportunity once every now and again to be able to play against a New Zealand side. So you want to test yourself. You know, you want to get the ball for your team and give it everything that you can. Oh, that's super unlucky there. We've got to get on here, got to get good hands up.
New Zealand they've just got the legs on them, haven't they?
They do, and the height advantage as well. I think at the start, Zimbabwe they have a great jump on them. They are so athletic, but you can tell as they get more tired into this game, they're just not getting up to those balls that they were in the first quarter.
Pushing off, wing attack, contact.
Oh, well done, Boris.
So she gets the call.
She does.
Karamba.
They really need a rewarder here. These cross courts. Don't do a cross court against New Zealand. That's what they love. Go! Oh, it was a risky one again. But they got it through. I tell you what, Zimbabwe, the risk takers of the world.
Oh, you want them to play on the edge, though.
Oh, you do!
Just not there.
Not on that edge. On the edge, but not the edge of the circle.
Crampton lands it. Selby Rickett came out for it. Bullet ball back to Saunders. She's got a great turn of speed.
So you can't really critique New Zealand too much at the moment. They're playing pretty well. But at the moment, they are playing all down one side of the court. So if you are a better defensive side...
Had a portion that is persistent contact. It's now a warning.
Oh, Nicole got a warning.
She's got to watch that.
She's really going to
Next time she'll be off for 2 minutes.
She will be. And that can also really affect your game because she can't be as physical to go for those intercepts now because they can't afford to not have the goalkeeper.
Rudo Karame with the warning.
Oh, well done. Great balance. This is what we want to see.
Lover will have another go. Nope.
On the goalkeeper, yeah.
She'll give that to Joyce Papiita. There's the fans.
There's the fans.
They're just having a big breakfast. A big breakfast.
Why didn't they bring me in?
I beg pardon? Who had breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
My pleasure, thank you.
I did. Thank you for my chocolate croissant, Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, and Selby Rickett straight under the post. And that was a better balanced court from the Silver Fans.
We know she's got that height and shooting accuracy, Selby Rickett, and it's again that strength in the circle. But now they've got to defend.
Oh, I'm getting that tip again.
Great tip.
And it's that reaction when you get the tip to get first to the ball to pick it up. You know, that's what we're always telling the kids at training, aren't we? Don't just get the tip, chase it up, chase it up.
Follow it through. Gosh, you're demanding.
I'm so demanding. I'd be a horrible coach. And Selby Rickett sinks another as they are strongly heading into the 50s. 7 from 7 for Selby Rickett at the moment, 100%. As we were talking about their percentage earlier, it is so impressive.
With a bib on the court.
Oh, great rebound.
Ignacio was
Bib on
looking
the court,
for it.
Yeah. Where's my bib? Anyone? Anyone? That's a good little trick if you want to say that your defender's holding on to you. Just pull it off.
You'd never do that.
I wouldn't. The attackers do.
Rip the dress as well.
Yeah. So we've got New Zealand setting up in the middle here. That's exactly what they're wanting. So that was a smart pass from Zimbabwe.
And it is their most successes come when they've just not tried to rush it.
They need the patience. And that just comes from experience. So, you know, we are seeing glimpses of it for their first World Cup. And the horns have definitely entered the stadium in Zimbabwe as well.
Crampton gets back with Saunders. Berger being a good outlet. Never looked for the world like that one was going through.
I know. In saying that, I wouldn't want to be a shooter.
Don't worry, I couldn't do any
confidence
better.
in the last little bit, but you do have to follow them up if you think that it's off. But the shooter will generally know as soon as it's left their hand. But that's good work from Zimbabwe defenders to be able to keep it off.
53-22. New Zealand are 13-4 up in this quarter.
Oh, and a great rebound. And straight down the court.
And this is where they're really punishing Zimbabwe at the moment.
Well, Zimbabwe just don't have the transition to be able to get into defence in time. So it's very smart play from the Silver Ferns just to get that straight deep into the centre third for that second pass.
And again, another of those coach killers. And we've got to stress the
great tip.
The level of professionalism from New Zealand, clearly, but they're trained within an inch of their lives, and the Zimbabwe team just really starting out on their international career. This is their first World Cup.
It is, and so hopefully we'll see them continue to develop, but they are developing so well. Obviously, we've never even seen them here before, and to see all these African countries do so well. I tell you what, like from my first World Cup in 2011 in Singapore, you know, yeah, we might have won by a little bit, but you know, they're putting up so much more physical presence now, getting tips like that, which they just didn't do, you know, even 10 years ago. So the improvement's massive, and just to be able to see where they're going to be, if we can start getting some more coaches over there, helping them out, they're going to be a real force to be reckoned with, and the confidence is back in Echinacea as she sinks on through. Oh! Athleticism from Berger.
Berger will always give you something to talk about when she's on court.
Oh, she's just amazing. I think it's the plait. Just whip it around. You know, it's a bit Lara Croft, isn't it? Don't mess with me.
I've seen the plait used in anger before.
Have you?
Yeah, and I've often thought...
Out here on the court?
Well, just, you know, with the fly, if you can make your plait do the same.
Do you know who the best was at that?
Who?
Monty and Gerard.
She was the best at almost anything.
Yeah, it's true. But her plait was absolutely lethal, and I knew all the attackers. Oh, great play there. All the attackers never wanted to get a whip from the old Monty and Gerard.
We had her coaching over in the UK in the Super League for a bit. Great player, great coach.
Impressive human, yes. See, this is better patience. And a great pass and a great take. Oh, it just couldn't follow through.
Paketa has been an impressive player for Zimbabwe. She'll get more opportunities in this quarter. But for the moment, Saunders using the ball, using her body, making sure that that ball goes through.
This is where the Silver Ferns have to be careful though, just because it's a little bit easier for them. They don't want to play messy netball. You still want to stay to your plan, because, you know, quick balls over, that's not what you're going to be able to do later on in this competition, or even against in Australia in a couple of days' time. So whilst it might seem like the easiest option, you still want to stick to your game plan, even though you are 35 years old.
Oh, you can see that coming in from a mile off. Still have the ball though. Little shoelace adjustment.
The old shoe slip. Seen a few loose shoes this tournament. Shoes gone wild.
You ever thought about it barefoot?
Well, you know, no. I did...
Slippers now.
Yeah, I did play beach netball once, and that was definitely no shoes. But I'll tell you what, running in sand wasn't fun either, so I didn't do that one again.
Oh, good take.
Great effort from the speculator.
Seeing Berger come in and across you. Physical stand-up there.
Such a physical stand-up. But what I love is that she actually whacked herself on the side, though. She was mad that she didn't get it. And that is the demand that you want from your players. You want to get every single ball and up. Great drive to the post there, as close as it can be.
Heading into the last 30 seconds of this third quarter, 59-25 New Zealand lead. Again, Zimbabwe just keep coming back at them.
And that's smart play by them opening up to the other side of the court. Into the pocket.
Oh, just too much on it. If that come off,
power
though.
pass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Took her head with it, didn't it?
Just can't see anymore.
If you can keep your head when all around you are losing theirs.
Literally, though.
Final 10 seconds then. This one,
Yes,
bit of
great
motivation
pass.
for Zimbabwe. They'll have the last goal of the quarter. And again, just those moments when they played their own game, Zimbabwe. They've been up against it with New Zealand. They expected that. This is nothing they didn't expect, but they keep on coming back at them. As for New Zealand, there are passages, errors sometimes in their game, but they've shown what they've got. 59 plays 26 as we head into the final 15 minutes. Shani Layton alongside me. I know you don't like to brag. Australia 73, Zimbabwe 37 when those two teams met in the initial stage. Will New Zealand have looked at that at all? Will they have a target in their mind?
Absolutely. I think, they'll sit back and they'll say, oh, we didn't have a target, but you've got to measure yourself against these teams somehow. So I bet you they're thinking, if we get them more than 73, we're better than Australia. I have no doubt they're thinking that.
Just having a little look round court for this final 15 minutes. Sakanasio at that goal attack position. Saw Casey Corporal come on in that last quarter.
And so the one thing you asked for from me at half-time was, what do I want from Zimbabwe? And I wanted consistency. And they've had that. They had 10 in the first quarter, and they've scored 8 in the second and 8 in the third. So I think for them, when you've got to measure the little things to be able to get through a quarter into these following into them, if they could get at least 8 goals this quarter, that would be a win for them.
Little rock at the post, doesn't put Selby Rickett off.
And remember, if New Zealand get less than 73, Australia are better.
Was this the Australia side that couldn't get 100 yesterday?
Yeah.
Stuck on 99.
I know, 99. Apparently they're failures. who only scores 99 goals?
I've got 99 reasons.
Yeah. I bet you do.
I'm not finishing that song off.
We're frenemies, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Looking forward to letting you talk through the Australian game in just a bit.
I'll be on fire. So this is what I was talking about earlier. New Zealand really need to find some balance into their court, because if they have all the players on one side of the court, it's really easy to defend. So although they're not having to work as hard in this fourth quarter as what they were at the start, we really need a balanced team to separate a defence end.
So work to be done then for New Zealand. Confirmation of the changes for Zimbabwe. Maludi Con at that centre. And Makusha on two. Corporal made combining. And there's back to Berger. Good land, better movement as well from Bailey Mez. She's offering again for Saunders, but she goes back to Berger with a 1-2 swing, and look at the speed in that
zip around. So impressive from Saunders there. And the ability to be able to, trick your player. I'm going to go this way. Oops, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going around. And as a defender, you're just like, oh, no.
Time. Wing attack. That's persistently going offside into the goal area, and a caution. Penalty, please. Yes, here.
Matikampa with the caution.
Yeah.
I think they're just going so hard for the ball, but they do need to be wary of how much they're running over that line.
See, Berger gave her a little pat on the back then.
Yeah.
To say we've all been there.
Yeah. We've all crossed the line every now and again. Oh, I have too. So that was a great turnover for Zimbabwe. And same thing, they need to spread across the court to give themselves space.
Oh, good hold.
Well done. Oh, happy there. Just need to fight for those rebounds. It's okay if you miss. No one's perfect, but you need to want that rebound. Your teams work so hard to bring it down court. It is disappointing.
It's playing to the whistle, playing to the ping, just giving everything.
And Selby Rickett, 15 from 15 at the moment, 100%.
Just giving the ball up.
And here we are seeing Mez in this wing attack position again. Oh, great balance from Saunders.
How's your core this morning?
I know. She's definitely done her sit-ups, that's for sure.
Yes.
But just adding some great variety and height in that wing attack position.
Height they don't lack, do they? New
They
Zealand, and it's
definitely do not.
Vantage contact.
oh, needed it then.
Vantage offside, centre.
Oh, that was a great tackle. She might be in trouble here. She's offside again. But umpire's more worried about the ball going
Keep it
out of
down.
goal, which is like,
Keep it down.
Tell her. We try to get away with what we can, don't we? I always wondered what would happen if
Is this Shani Layton calling for more umpires?
Yeah, how much I? I want to make everyone else's life harder.
Still making the lives of netballers harder.
You know, I got reported in football.
What for? I can't believe that.
I know, because I gave an elbow and I was like, footballers are not tough. Netballers come elbows all day, every day. Still things up with it. But we give and take elbows and no one sees them. It's amazing. We have the strongest scores of all time. Phenomenal pass there.
And that's often not taken into consideration. Not only you've got to worry about the player in front of you and their skills, you've got to worry about the body on body that's coming, where that hit's going to come on you in the circle. I'm just demonstrating.
Yeah, you are. I know. I'm feeling that now. I was like, oh gosh, I've got to get back into training if I'm going to do commentating with you.
But the speed as they're coming through too.
Oh,
I just got to focus on something else.
Absolutely. As you're stopping, the impact that goes through your body, like my body would ache after every single bang. And what a brilliant pass there.
Patricia Maladi has been one of the real standout players for Zimbabwe as they make a change, and Lavo's heading to the bench. Just to maybe give them a bit more joy inside that attacking circle.
And it's a really smart play from them. We have seen a bit more of, the interchange in netball and using the bench a little bit more, even in top games. Oh, pretty feisty.
Yeah, straight onto the court, Sharon Bwanley, and straight into Casey Corfora.
It's a smart move.
Just let her know you're there.
Yeah, when I was losing, I always made sure that I made my presence known as well.
Another check on the centre pass.
Thank you.
Just give it to Zimbabwe, hey? Like, don't take the ball away from them. Yep, good call.
Saunders on the fly, she can't get there.
Those are the risky passes you need to take. No! Oh, so unfortunate.
The umpire definitely heard you that time.
She did.
Element of doubt in her mind for next time round. Bailey Mess.
Can't come. I'm in the commentary box. Oh, feisty again.
Full time, wing attack. That's a caution for a deliberate obstruction on the transverse line.
That's 2 cautions now.
She's got to just start playing it sensible.
Yeah, she does.
It's timing as well, though.
It's timing. And to be fair, when the ball does move that fast and you're not used to it, that is often when the later hits come.
Contact, goal defence. Goal defence, no more contact in the goal circle.
Just a lot of pinging happening at the moment.
Obstruction, goalkeeper, advantage goal.
So it's those elements of Zimbabwe can clear them up, but as the legs start to tire as well, maybe half an eye on the next 2 games to come.
Yeah, but it has been a smart move for them to make as many changes as what they have, just to keep those legs moving. Even if you're just bringing people on and off for a quarter, it will just help their legs to be able to get through the next couple of days. But, I really hope that they do keep their chin up after this game. Coming up, the outfit of the Silver Ferns is such an amazing feat. And to be here full stop and to do as well as what they're doing is such an amazing feat. So, I hope that they can take out of it the wins that they're getting, some of those amazing balls that they're feeding through, just like that. And when they get that more consistency is when they can stand up a little bit more on the world stage. But, I do hope they're really proud of themselves for where they're at in this tournament.
And the placings are so important. Where they finish in this tournament will reflect in the world rankings, and they're guaranteed to finish in the top 12.
It is, which is so important and so great for them. And you can just tell not how much it just means for them after their reaction after beating Northern Ireland yesterday, but to their whole country. I honestly believe that there are more people here from Zimbabwe than anywhere else in the world. And, you know, it must just show how much it means to them for them to have made the trip over here and to be here supporting their country. I just want to get out there and give them some encouragement. You're doing well, team. Keep it up. You've got this.
1 decibel louder and they will hear you.
I know. You've got 6-7 minutes left, so just give it your all. It doesn't matter if you're super tired at the end of it. And that's the difference between the elite players, is that, you know, they can push through until the very end. They don't give up, so just getting those wins.
Well, there's one off.
Yes.
And there's the 30 up for Zimbabwe. Wanted to restrict New Zealand in this. Thumbs up from the bench too.
Great take there from Selby Rickett.
Now, what New Zealand are doing well is just keeping it ticking over.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, they're creating space. It looks so easy for them, but if you get a chance... Yes! Good work, Bailey Mez. They're still fighting for every ball when they're in front, but if you get a chance to look on their next centre pass, have a look at the work that they're doing before they catch the ball, and that's why it looks so easy. But it challenges the mindset of the Silver Ferns to be able to, you know, it is tough when you're this far up to keep the motivation going, to be honest, and you've got to make sure that that workload continues, that you're not taking the easy options, that you're creating space for yourself, you're creating space for your teammates. You want to keep scoring up. And hey, they're at 72, so...
One more before they draw level with the Australian score against it. Not that you're counting, not that you're competitive.
Not that we're, no. Which
There
is
we
great.
go.
So they come up against 73, which is what Australia scored against them. So that is a very interesting stat for us at the moment.
Can Zimbabwe put another 6 goals on? Which is what they sunk against the Australians. Great save.
I don't think they can, but they're currently already at 5 for the quarter. So I think if they could get another 3 goals, then that would be a good win. And there's one of them, which is great. So if they can get another 2 goals, then that would be phenomenal for them.
Are they listening to Shani Layton?
Construction, the centre and the goal defence. Goal defence, you're out there, please. Whole time.
Just taking your time, yeah.
Both out.
Now the Zimbabwe fans are dancing behind this post.
That's a caution for intentional obstruction on the circle end. You are out of play.
Just clear instruction. The caution given to Selby Rickett.
Advancing goal.
Now she was looking up at the Zimbabwe flag. She was looking up at the dancing, but she only had eyes for the net.
Yes. That's all she saw. It's actually amazing what you can zone out in a game. I just have so many people go, Shani, did you hear me? No, I didn't, sorry. Alright from Joyce.
Still finding that space, that room inside the circle, Zimbabwe. And still that almost unorthodox shot, she's still finding the net.
And that's probably from the Silver Ferns taking a few more risks as well, which is what you want to do. You want to get your timing, have a go at a few intercepts. And we do have the Zimbabwe team up and dancing for them, which I love that.
So calm. There was a rattle on the post too. How many times would you hip check the post?
Oh, purposefully?
Yeah.
100. No, it was something that I never did. But as you know, it gets pulled up anyway, so there's no point. And if you're going to beat people, you want to beat them honestly.
Fair and square.
Fair and square.
Some great running away from the ball.
Oh, that was a great pass. Good effort from Core to come out there.
We've set it. Here she is with the goal defence. Yes.
Probably breathing a sigh of relief that she got the reset.
And sinks it through.
Right then, 34-75.
Oh.
We weren't sure if they would get to the 37.
And they are now. They're just cruising it forward. They're finding that space, opening up for each other, and it is impressive to be able to get a score like that with the amount of changes that you make, for it to be so seamless. Very, very good from this Silver Fern side.
So quick in the transition from New Zealand.
And still having intent. Oh, Unlucky there. So he
Just needed a shoe size smaller.
Oh, great intercept from Sharon there. Well done. A great fight and a great shot. What a note to help finish off this game for Zimbabwe.
Wanali means they're just 2 goals off. So let's see how quick New Zealand might actually do Zimbabwe a favour in being quick if they can in this transition. Whether Zimbabwe will get another opportunity. Selby Rickett to chalk one off. New Zealand may be targeting 80, 3 goals off that. Zimbabwe definitely targeting their 37 they got against Australia. Wanali with it, oh, and a forest of hands.
But to be honest, for the girls that are out there on the court at the moment, they say, oh, and great intercept. Again, it's like every time I talk, I just channel the inner defender, don't I? But you are, by the time you get to this stage, it's almost like you forget about those targets because your targets are there, but it's the processes that you stick to that actually get you there. And so at the end you look up and you might be like, oh yes, we got it all. Oh damn, we missed it by 1. But you know, I very much doubt they're concentrating on that at this kind of point in time.
Yeah, physically you're looking forward to 2 weeks on the beach.
Yeah, these girls would be, but these girls don't have much of a break after this World Cup. I give you the drum. All the girls that are playing in Super Netball in Australia are heading back and playing in a game the following week. These are 12-month full-time athletes, and what they can do is phenomenal. They will definitely be looking forward to a break, but many games and more important things ahead.
Less than a minute, centre pass then for Zimbabwe. That first quarter they started like a fly. Can they end the game so too? Good land and take. Just been so impressive.
Bit of a flick. Oh!
Just inside.
Unlucky.
The lava hot step then.
That's what I want to see.
She deserved it. Saunders then. This for the 80 for New Zealand.
Can they hit their target of 80 that we've made up for them here today?
Oh, keep them out!
Can't.
Keep them out! Now Zimbabwe, can they keep their heads? Patient build-up. Just hang on to the ball.
So much can happen in 30 seconds of netball. Got 10 to go. There's a sandwich. Zimbabwe sandwich between 2 silver ferns.
Still got the ball, Zimbabwe. Oh, and the little call inside. Fighting to the end. The clock's beaten them. The umpire has a little look. She hasn't felt the watch. She'll let that one sink. They deserve that, did Zimbabwe. That's not about talking about their performance through this game, but that goal at the end, Shani Layton, for them that shows the courage, the skill that they had during that one.
They did. They fought back so hard at the end there. They scored 10 goals, which was their equal score in the first quarter. They did amazing to get through that game. Right on Zimbabwe.
Well, the victory on court then to New Zealand, but Zimbabwe take their fans on. Hugs, high fives, dancing in the stands. New Zealand know they've been in it on court.
Absolutely. They have done so well today. As I was saying earlier, they had so many players come on and off so seamlessly. Their shooting was phenomenal. Selby Rickett, 23 for 23 for 100%. That has been silver fern strength in this tournament, and it definitely was again today.
There were times when they bunched up on court when you wanted to see a bit more movement from New Zealand.
You've got to be picky, don't you?
Yeah, you have to do, but you're right. And it's so difficult to judge when they're not up against maybe one of those top 4 sides.
Absolutely, but also what I was most impressed with was just their defensive effort. They went again and again and again, and it didn't matter what the score was. They played the same game. They went for those intercepts. They played their well-known zone, and now look at them giving their fans a massive wave. A huge thank you for coming all the way to Liverpool, and you can see how much it means to them.
They were taking the ultimate selfie then because they all had to look up at the giant screen in the centre of court 1 and realise the cameras were on them. Up with the waves. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming.
We are good at a selfie, aren't we?
The good thing is though, we are seeing more of those smiles. They're enjoying their netball.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. That's when you play your best netball. You get so serious, especially on this professional level. But you want to be having fun and enjoying the game, and you can tell that they're just loving each other's company as well, giving each other a few high fives and a few giggles behind the bench there. So it is great, as we said earlier, to see New Zealand celebrate this.
Intense netball. They've got Northern Ireland on Tuesday, and then on Thursday they take on the small matter of Australia. Let's get some reflections then after that game.
Thanks very much, Caroline. Well, it was your first World Cup meeting, wasn't it, with Zimbabwe? And they certainly asked some very different questions, particularly in the opening few minutes. How well do you think your team answered them?
Yeah, I thought we absorbed the pressure quite well because, as you mentioned, they are very unorthodox, got a different way and quite bolshy, but very strong. So really happy how we absorbed that and were able to kick on, especially in that last 5 minutes.
All 4 shooters got on today. Who's going to be the best combination, Nolene?
I know, that's the exciting thing about us at the moment. Our volume's really high, our shooting percentages are really high. You know, and it goes back to the old forte or the same thing. You know, we've got really good 4 shooters. But, you know, Maria in the mix, obviously, there, whether she can go in the front or back.
Goal attacker or goal shooter for her?
Both positions. I'm really liking her with the mix-up with Mills and also Bailey as well.
Tamsin Greenway talked about structures and knowing how New Zealand are playing and having an identity. How important was that for you?
Yeah, we've been working on that, seems like forever. But, you know, we're very mindful about our own identity, our own style, and being really dominant and enjoying our time out there. So it's really good that she's actually noticed that. Really happy about that.
Thanks very much, Nelly. Well played today. Gina Crumpton, come and join us. Well. Talk us through those first few minutes. It was noisy, it was fiery. It was quite amazing to watch. Was it what you expected?
Yeah, I think it was. I think we were very ready for a physical battle, and I think in those first maybe 7 minutes we sort of were going toe-to-toe with them, so it was nice that we could absorb that pressure and sort of grind through it and finish with a nice few minutes.
How pleased are you the way you adapted your game? Because you are faced with 4 very different shooters, and as a wing attack, that brings different challenges in terms of feeding the ball.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. I quite like the thing that we've got going on with the 4 of them. We're still playing the same structures no matter who's on, but every person brings something a little bit different, so that's good. We're just building through that, really.
So Australia put 73 goals on them, you put 79. Can we read anything into that?
No, I don't think so. It's really tempting to always look at that sort of thing, but I think, yeah, it depends on the day, all that sort of stuff, so yeah, I can't wait to play them though.
Thanks very much. Well played today. Lloyd's, come and join us. The whole experience, how much did your side enjoy going toe-to-toe with New Zealand?
Firstly, I would like to say that we lost to a better side. As I said earlier on, it's a learning curve for us. We have learned a lot playing the Super Fans, and I hope we would have a chance to play England as well as Jamaica, so that we grow as an uprising team.
Just joked with Gina that they scored 6 more than Australia, so that means they're 6 goals better. What have you made of those 2 sides? You've played them both, obviously, in the last few days.
I would say Australia is a better side than New Zealand, despite New Zealand scoring 6 more goals. Actually, we were trying some new combinations. It wasn't the best of our team. So I would go for Australia.
Thanks very much. We look forward to seeing you in your final 2 games. Thanks, Lloyd.